Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got you another golf cart lead acid to lithium swap, this time on a 48 volt golf cart. This is a 2015 Club Car Precedent, lifted with 22-inch tires on it. It's currently got US battery lead acids in it. They're getting tired and worn out. So we're going to swap this over to a lithium unit. Brand new 51.2 volt, 105 amp hour unit is going to be going into this golf cart. I'm going to cover this step by step with you, show you the whole conversion. So if you've got a club car similar to this, you know exactly what's going to be required. But here's the lead acid batteries right here, US batteries. It's got 6 8-volt batteries. So the 51.2 volt, 105 amp hour lithium should pop right in there without a lot of fuss. So pull it into the shop and let's get right into it. So here's the new battery that is going to go into the Club Car Precedent. It's a Lamnory 51.2 volt battery. So I've got it charging right now while I'm going to work on pulling those batteries out of there. Comes with the user manual, a display screen that shows you what the battery's doing. So right now it's currently charging at 13 amps, 14 amps there as I change the screen, showing your charge discharge screens, your cycle count, your temperatures, cell voltages, all that good stuff. So, you know, very nice little display. It comes with a sturdy metal bracket so you can mount it on your golf cart wherever you want to go. It comes with installation hardware and a charger right here. So you can install the charger on board or remote, your choice. And then this charger, it's got its specifications right here. It's actually listed as a 56.4 volt, 22 amp charger. So, you know, a little discrepancy there. And the Lamnory battery comes with a nice user manual, shows you everything that you need to know about the battery, all your voltages, your cutoff points, things like that. This battery's supposed to be low temp protected too. It's got Canon RS-45 communications, all that good stuff, Bluetooth in it as well. And again, showing you your specifications, how your battery's built, all that good stuff. So this is a QR code if you want to use the app-based monitor for your phone. You just scan this QR code. It is BBMS, BEE BMS. A little different than what I'm used to seeing with these units. Usually they use Xiaozhang or Little Elephant app from JBD, but this one, Lamnory is using BBMS. I need to verify that when I look in there, see if that's a, JBD BMS with a different software, or if it's actually a B brand BMS. There's your QR for your warranty information, things like that. So you can monitor this battery with the Bluetooth on your phone or through the little smart battery LCD. So before I install this, I am going to go and pop the lid on this battery and check the cells and check the construction and the overall quality. So I disconnected charging for a minute just to show you the build quality of this battery. I've got the cover off, nice thick metal, reinforcements around the handles and stuff. So when you're lifting it, you shouldn't have any problems, picking up the weight of this battery. It weighs right at 102 pounds. So here's what the cover popped off. Let me take these screws off and we'll look under this epoxy board and see how it's built. So here's what the battery looks like underneath the epoxy board cover. We've got 16, looks like EVE 105 cells in here. Very well constructed. We got laser welds on each terminal with the bolted connection too. We got a nice metal support to hold everything in place. There's foam around the cells and around the outside. Got epoxy board down the sides here to keep them isolated from any vibration. In your golf cart adventures or whatever you're going to use the battery for. It's got 6-gauge wire for the positive and the negative lead. And there's your information on the BMS. I'll try to get you a better shot of that so you can see it. There's the BMS information. It's a 250 amp BMS. So there's your model number and all that if you want to look into that. Well, we got 1, 2, 3 sensors on here, temperature sensors. Got expansion joints for all the cell connectors, the bus bars right there. Looks pretty good pack, very well constructed. So one more thing of note inside the battery here on the BMS. This is a contactor-based BMS, so it can carry larger currents for a longer duration than a FET-based BMS. So when this one is energized, there's a contact pad in there that closes to send power out. So this is very resilient, very heavy duty. Here's a close-up of one of the cell QR codes if you want to research that further, but I put it in a cell decoder, and it is in fact a EVE 105 cell. All right, so enough looking at this battery. Let's pull some lead acids, put this in the club car, and see what it's got. So here's the lead acid still and the Club Car Precedent. Identify your main positive and main negative, depending on your brand of golf cart. And I always recommend using your smartphone or a camera of some kind to take a picture or video what you're working with so you don't get confused before you start disassembling your lead acid bank. So I'll start by pulling the positive and the negative, and I'll break the pack down and then remove these lead acid batteries. So here is the battery pack broken down. All the series jumpers have been removed. So now I got to remove the hold down brackets and then pull the lead acids out. Got my main leads back here. That's an accessory lead fuse link for the factory light on the golf cart. So got to take the hold down brackets off next. There's the hold down brackets removed. So now the batteries are loose and ready to come out of there. So if you don't have the battery handles that come with your batteries, just take your 1-inch nylon strap, tie down strap, and run it through the loops of the battery and then just lift them out. All right, so if you're lucky, your battery bay's pretty clean. You can wipe it down, vacuum it out, whatever you need to do. And for note that on this Club Car Precedent, you're going to have to make some modifications to your battery bay to fit that Lamnory battery. The battery's 11.5 inches wide, so that takes us right over to the edge of this battery support right here, and it's 20 inches long. So if we measure off of right here, that's going to take us past this separator grid in the middle. So this will have to be removed. I recommend using an oscillating saw to cut out to make it fit. That's the way to go if you're cutting this plastic. Just a little oscillating tool. Make short work of it. Still not quite 11.5, even cutting the center support and stuff out. You see all that's cut off, flush level right there. So you got two options right here. You can cut through this back here, back to this line right there. So you take that support out with your oscillating tool, take that support out, or you can do this. All right, so that is a treated 2x10 cut 36 inches in length. As you can see, it fills up this battery compartment, leaves just a smidge of room on the edges, and there are 5/8 lags that run up underneath through the factory holes to hold this board down, so it's got blind fasteners. And there are the lags going through the webbing. The front one right here is in the factory battery drain hole, so it's right in all that webbing. And then this one right here is in the webbing also, so very strong. That board's mounted in there, and the battery will sit on that board and distribute the weight all the way across the plastic tray, nice and evenly. So there's the Lamnory sitting in the golf cart. So what I've got left to do is put lags in to hold it down to this board so it does not shift, and then hook up the wire leads, and then we're off to the races, literally. This is a 12-volt lead for lights. I've got the fuse pulled for now until I get a converter. So there's the Lamnory sitting in the golf cart, strapped up. Charger's not in here yet, not decided where the charger's gonna go. The battery's on, I gotta put the display on. I'm just gonna temporarily run it out the seat because I haven't got the wires routed yet. I want to see what this thing does. So let me put the display on and go for a ride. Here's the display right here. It's gonna be mounted, you mount them right up in this area, whatever suits your needs. Just going for a test ride. So got it in reverse on the Lithium. So let's check the current draw. See? Display shows you just like a little speedometer or tachometer. Kind of shows your current draw. Pretty slick. Let's see what kind of current this battery pulls from a rip. So whole shot, 3, 2, 1. Try and get you a good current reading for this, but on pavement, let's hit it. Steep hill climb now. It's hard to film this bouncing around. So let's see what can peak this current out on this Lamnory battery. Just kind of cruising to get the biggest current draw I can get. I think the acceleration may have got a higher current draw, but yeah, it's nothing for it. It's moving the cart like it ain't nothing. And that's 22-inch tires too. Yeah, no problems at all. All right, so a little test ride up and down the street a few times, climbed some hills with the Lamnory, did pretty good. Didn't complain at all. Cart is faster, better acceleration, a lot of weight came out of this golf cart. Hundreds of pounds lighter now, so that gives you, like I said, faster acceleration, a little higher top speed, handles good. So yeah, very good battery, I like it so far. Only thing to do would be I got to mount the charger on board, and then I need a 48 to 12 volt converter for the lights on this Club Car Precedent. So don't turn your lights on hooking it up to a 51 volt battery, because you'll blow your lights. So you got to put a converter in. That's an extra cost that a lot of people don't consider. So you'll need a little buck boost or a dedicated converter, whatever you want to buy. I can put some links in the description for that as well if you're interested in that. But yeah, the Lamnory battery's pretty good. So that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all take care and be safe. Thanks for watching.